Alright, so this is Mr. McCauley's U.S. History Authentic Assessment for Block 6. This is going to be showing you kind of a design of how one of the best projects was created. So pretty much here, we did this in Minecraft, Xbox One Edition. We pretty much made the museum. Off to the side we had a picture of where our location would be in terms of being a historical place or whatever. So yeah, let's head on into the inside here.
Interior of the museum, have an automatic door opens, a fountain that shoots off fireworks.
So as soon as you enter here, it's going to be Unit 1. First we have Shorner Truth, which was the...
She was the minority of the mid-1800s.
We have
Susan B. Anthony, was our famous woman, fought for women's rights. Ulysses S. Grant is famous war general. The pictures obviously aren't real pictures, but they're like...
similar in aspects.
They're somewhat the closest I can get.
Yep.
And over here we have Abraham Lincoln, who's a very popular president.
In the chest you see around here, it actually contains books with more information about why these people were well known, and as well as some more backstory about them. So
some of them have more information than others.
Yep.
Such as the Reconstruction unit back here. So this is my event for my unit, Reconstruction of the United States after the Civil War. This book has about like 2 pages of information.
Yeah, very long.
Stuff you can do.
Mm-hmm. Then this is Unit 2 over here, and we had, of course, the 5 areas. We have the Hull House being constructed in Chicago.
It's by Jane Addams, so is our famous woman.
We have the Tuskegee Institute, founded by Washington.
That being Booker T. Washington, the minority of this unit.
We have the various photos from the battles of World War I and more information about them, which was the event. So, yeah.
And some more information in there.
And then we have Theodore Roosevelt, which was probably the president.
Yeah, presidential figure.
And then we have Andrew Carnegie, which is the economical figure in his steel empire.
And then we have across the hall, Unit 3.
Yes, and then over here we have Julia Hunt Catlin Tuffleeb, which was the woman of the unit, known for creating military hospitals. We have General Pershing, which was the military figure of this unit. He was a general during the war in World War I. We have President Woodrow Wilson, which was the president during World War I, known for his many of his kind of peaceful ideas. Then over here we have ideas from the Battle of Gallipoli, which was kind of like the D-Day of World War I. That was the event of Unit 3. And then we have the Harlem Hellfighters, which was the minorities of World War I, as they were African American soldiers who were treated less than the other white people within the military. And after a little trip over here,
we can go upstairs to Unit 4.
Yep. And then here is Unit 4.
So we have Andrew W. Mellon, who's basically had a tycoon on the aluminum industry. He was an art collector, a philanthropist, and a politician. And he made a lot of money and gave to the poor. And then over here we have Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was a pretty popular president, mainly attributed to being seen as the ender of the Great Depression due to his plan to help the economy. He would go on radio stations and have fireside chats where he would just talk about what's going on in the country at the time. We have a bit of an homage to the Great Depression over here. So the Great Depression started in 1929 and ended in 1939. And during the Great Depression, unemployment was at 30%. Our minority was Mamie Smith, who she basically was the first famous African-American woman who played music and was very famous for it. She basically invented like how blues is today. And then over here we have Carrie Catt, who was a very famous educator and also fought for the 19th Amendment, which was women's rights.
Yep.
So that's our museum.
For the National Authentic museum assignment for U.S. history.